Well, Hidalgo County leaders warning about hospitalizations while saying this about the spike in COVID infections among migrants.
But simply because they bring the threat of this virus does not mean that they are currently spreading the virus in our community.
The judge going on to say the bigger threat to our community, residents who are unvaccinated. Anzalduas Park now the new home for COVID-positive migrants in Hidalgo County.
The emergency shelter moved there overnight after the original location in McAllen sparked protest. Channel 5's Monica de Anda joins us from Anzalduas Park. Monica, what does it look like out there right now?
Tina, Oscar, good evening. We are, in fact, now outside of Anzalduas Park, and that's because they asked us to move after 5 p.m. out here. So inside here, right behind me, is where that new emergency shelter facility is set up. That's where the COVID-positive migrants are. Now, one thing to note, not all the migrants who are in there have tested positive. Some, in fact, have tested negative, but they've decided to stay with their family members. So they are here, and officials are hoping they stay here until they test negative.
We're taking on this burden that we don't want, that we didn't ask for, and that we did not create.
Anzalduas Park is a new location where COVID-positive migrants will be taken. The emergency shelter moved from 23rd Street in McAllen to Mission because the 15-acre park is more isolated, limiting potential exposure to local residents.
What we have found here is a creative sort of solution. It's not the best solution in the long run, but it is the best solution that I think we can do right now, which is to continue to treat with great humanity persons who have been confided to our care by the federal government.
Right now, these tents have a capacity to hold up to 250 people. But by the end of the day, capacity will extend to over 600.
It is difficult. I ask people to be patient and to recognize that the cities and the counties are doing everything they can to keep this safe and to protect human dignity.
Local officials once again voicing concerns over the lack of help from the federal government.
Love for them to come and obviously to meet with some of our other mayors and leaders in the area to let them know how this is affecting our area.
According to McAllen City Manager Roy Rodriguez, so far $1.5 million in FEMA funding has been spent on migrant operations.
And I'm extremely disappointed that we've received absolutely zero communication with them, and I hope it changes very quickly because evidence the problems that it's causing to our community.
The city of McAllen spent an additional $106,000, money that they expect will be reimbursed in full.
These are costs that should not be incurred by the city of McAllen or Hidalgo County or any other local government.
Local officials stepping up once again to deal with the influx of migrants, a problem they say shouldn't be their responsibility. And we're told COVID testing is happening on a daily basis, and once the migrants test negative, they're good to go. Officials also say that this park is big enough that they don't think they'll have any problems expanding, but they do have a plan B just in case. However, they were not able to give us any specifics today on what that plan B would look like or what it would be. For now, reporting in Mission, Monica de Anda, Channel 5 News at 6.